start in Sukhasana today. So take your time, find an easy seat, cross your legs at your shins, flex your feet, pull the flesh away from your sit bones. Option to sit on a pillow, a block, a blanket, if that helps soften your hip creases and lengthen your spine. Release your hands on your thighs, let your elbows encourage your shoulders to drop away from your ears. As you anchor down through the lower half of your body, see if you can add a gentle lift through the top of your head. And soften your face, close your eyes. Just take a moment here. Allow yourself to draw your gaze, your awareness further and further away from outer distractions and deeper, deeper inside. Using these next 60 minutes as a sacred space for you. Connecting to your body, your condition, your heart. As you find your breath, just notice how bringing awareness to your breath might slow it down. See if you can ride on that gentle slowing down of your breath. And with little effort, start to expand your inhale. And start to expand your exhale. We've begun our exploration of the niyamas. This is the second limb of the 8 limbs of yoga. Niyamas are suggested positive observances or habits or actions that you may want to add to your lifestyle to help bring you more happiness and more enjoyment. There are 5 niyamas, and the first of 5 is SAUCHA, purity, cleanliness. SAUCHA helps lay the foundation for your bodily health. It's pretty straightforward with SAUCHA. Your work is to try and make your body, your mind, and your environment as pure and clean as possible. So some ways you can incorporate SAUCHA into your daily living might be selecting wisely what you put inside your body: food, drink, substances, information, words, music. Being particular with how you take care of your body: flossing, washing your hands, washing your hair, cleansing your mind with meditation, purifying your body with yoga and exercise. And then also working to clean your environment. Maybe take your shoes off before you enter a space, declutter your space, perhaps add plants to your environment to create more clean, pure air. And in our practice today, we're going to add a few pranayama variations to help cleanse our mind and body. So here, taking a round of Kapalabhati breath, skull shining breath. Take a deep breath in, fill up, expand. Exhale out your nose all the way to empty. And this time, inhale halfway. Take sharp exhales out your nose. X, 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 X. Your exhales are forceful, like you're trying to blow a candle out with your nose. Your inhales will happen naturally. X, 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 X. Every time you exhale, try and draw your belly button in and up, in and up, in and up, in and up. X, X, X. We're polishing our skull, cleansing our consciousness. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale to empty. Take a full breath in, fill up, add a little pause at the top of your inhale. And another full exhale to empty. And then allow your breath to flow freely. And just observe the effects of that short round of Kapalabhati breathing. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Bow your forehead to your hands. And gently release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes, lift your chin, and make your way onto all fours. Roll over your shins or swing your legs around. Take your time. And as you set up today, coming to all fours, spread your fingers wide. Bring your knees underneath your hips. Tuck and spread your toes, but then instead of your hands directly under your shoulders, walk your hands forward about 6 inches. We're going to start with some big hip circles. I want you to pull your pelvis forward almost into a soft upward facing dog, and then let your hips move over to the right. Send your sit bones back towards your heels. Take your hips to the left, and then pull your pelvis forward again. And then while you're making these circles with your hips, just let your neck and head respond. Maybe you add some circles there. You might close your eyes as you feel this movement in your body. Just trying to lubricate our hips, our shoulders, waving through our spine, waking up a little bit. Take one more circle to the right. And once you arrive back into that soft upward dog shape, reverse and start those circles left. Hips left, sit bones back, hips right. Pulling forward, maybe soften or close your eyes. Don't worry about what it looks like, just make it feel good. Take a few more circles to the left. And after this last round, just pause in that soft upward dog shape again. And then energize this shape a touch. Press into your hands, move your shoulders away from your ears, widen across your collarbones out the tips of your shoulders. With your toes tucked, engage your legs, lift your knees off the floor. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tuck your chin. Start to lift the space between your shoulder blades to the ceiling. Pull your belly in and press back all the way into downward facing dog. We're going to wave forward, tuck your chin. Inhale, rise high in your toes and start to pull the space between your shoulder blades forward as you roll back into that upward dog shape. Heart pulls forward, collarbones widen out the tips of your shoulders, gaze up. Tuck your chin, reverse, rewind, lift the space between your shoulder blades up to the ceiling, pull your belly and stretch back, downward dog. Inhale, tuck your chin, rise high in your toes, pull all the way forward into that up dog. Exhale, tuck your chin, lift back into downward dog. We're going to take that one more time. Inhale, rise high in your toes, pull forward, upward dog. Exhale, tuck your chin, lift your belly, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, shift forward to plank. Pause and breathe, shoulders directly over your wrist. Lift your belly as you tuck your tailbone towards your heels. Engage the fronts of your legs. Lift your kneecaps up towards your hip bones and lift the fronts of your thighs up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your elbows straight back, lower through chaturanga, all the way to the floor. Untuck your toes and walk your toes closer to the back of your mat. Keep your tailbone lengthening towards your heels. Reach behind you and release your fingers. Try and squeeze your palms together if you can. You can keep a soft bend in your elbows if you need to. Otherwise, extend your arms long. Keep your feet anchored on the floor. Inhale, lift your chest. Keep squeezing your palms together if you can, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together as well. Keep that width across your collarbones and out the tips of your shoulders. Tuck your chin slightly so the back of your neck is long. As you press into your feet, find that engagement of the fronts of your legs. Again, lift your kneecaps off the floor. Take a breath in, lift your chest 2 inches higher. Exhale, release. Forehead to the floor, hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Press back child's pose with your toes tucked under. Walk your hands towards your knees. Coming into an easy Ustrasana, bring your hands to the top of your buttocks flesh. Roll your shoulders back, draw your elbows in towards each other. Use your hands to press your hips forward. Lift your heart to the ceiling, and then start to trace your gaze along the ceiling towards the wall behind you. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward dog. Slowly sit on your heels, hands forward, lift your hips up and back. And then take a little time here, move around, explore this down dog. You might open your mouth, stick out your tongue. Keep a little pedaling in your legs. Take baby steps, walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Once you get to the top of your mat, soften your knees and drape your torso over your thighs. Give your head and shoulders a little shake as you release tension there. Heel toe your feet, mat width apart. Go wide with your legs and then bend your knees deeply, come down into a prayer squat. With your elbows inside your knees, hands at your heart. Press your knees and arms into each other. Imagine you are going to stand, but don't stand. So activate your legs and your pelvic floor a little bit. Good, keep that lift through your heart and the top of your head. Extend your arms, palms to the ceiling. Chin mudra, bring your thumb and index fingers to touch. Here, your thumb represents the supreme soul, index finger represents the individual soul, and bringing those two together, we're acknowledging that we're all a part of the supreme. Soften or close your eyes. Taking another round of Kapalabhati breathing. Inhale in through your nose, fill up. Exhale out your nose all the way to empty. This time inhale halfway. Sharp exhales out your nose. X, 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 X. Belly draws in and up, in and up, in and up, in and up. X, 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 X. Keep it going. Sharp exhales. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale to empty. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, release your hands to the floor. Straighten your legs, drop your head. Let your weight shift right and left. Let your torso sway, your neck swing. Heel toe your feet, hip width apart. Soften your knees, reach behind you, interlace your fingers, try and squeeze those palms again. On an inhale, stretch your knuckles to the ceiling, find that width across your chest. And as you exhale, draw your forehead closer to your shins. Draw your shoulder blades together as your heart opens. Press your feet down and out to widen through your sit bones. We'll take 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale in through your nose. Open your mouth, big exhale, let it go. Twice more, inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale. One more full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Release your arms. Stay heavy in your shoulders and your head. Bend your knees a little deeper. And as you unroll, let your knees move forward. Start to stack your hips over your knees, your shoulders over your hips, and as you press through your feet, let your head arrive. Relax. Take a couple shoulder rolls, step your feet together at the top of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch, hands to prayer in front of your heart. Soften or close your eyes. Pull your gaze, your awareness inward, find your breath. SAUCHA, purity, cleanliness. As we move through our flow today, can you imagine this practice as a way to cleanse your body, cleanse your mind? Bow your forehead to your hands. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Find steeple mudra here. Interlace all but your index fingers. Press your feet down and feel that energy rise all the way up through your pointer fingers. Squeeze your head with your biceps. Draw your belly and front ribs in and anchor your tailbone down towards your heels. Take a breath in. Exhale, side bend right. Soften your hips over to the left. Draw your left hip forward slightly as you open your left shoulder more to the ceiling. Pull your left arm up and over with your right hand. Inhale, back to center, grow tall. Exhale, side bend left. Sending your hips to the right, anchor through your right foot. Draw your right hip forward slightly as you open your right shoulder more to the ceiling. Use your left hand to pull that right arm longer. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend with cactus arms. Let your hips move forward. Draw your elbows down as you lift your heart to the ceiling and drop your gaze back. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Pause for this first one. Energetically lengthen your tailbone back and the top of your head forward. So instead of pulling your chin forward, so you can lengthen the back of your neck and reach the top of your head forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Find that width across your collarbones. Take another breath in. Shift a little more weight into those toes. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Pull your heart forward. Pull your shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Breathe here. Using down dog as a place to reconnect. Become a witness. Start to observe. Gather information. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift, tailbone to top of head, get longer. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, steeple mudra. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend, heart lifts, elbows draw down, drop your gaze. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, press the floor with your hands and toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Can you ground down a little more through your thumb and index fingers? And then wrap your upper outer arms down towards the floor and in towards your nose. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, steeple mudra. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend, maybe go a little deeper. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Try and flip your sit bones up to the ceiling. If it helps to soften your knees a little bit, go for it. And then keep melting your inner and outer heels evenly back towards the floor. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. From here, inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. As you find your seat, take a few breaths to work some details. Press your heels down and out to pull your belly in. Start to shift your shins back towards your heels, and as your hips pull back, counterbalance that by reaching through your heart and your fingertips. Take a breath in. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Extend your arms alongside your body. Really activate your back here. Lift your upper arms and squeeze them in towards each other. As your back muscles engage, your front chest and shoulders open. Sit a little lower. Inhale, Utkatasana, arms overhead. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. This time, inhale, one-legged mountain. Draw your left knee into your chest. Reach your arms overhead. Flex your left foot. Drop your outer left hip down slightly, square your hips. Press down more through your right foot. Pull your belly in and reach through your fingers, but soften your shoulders. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, standing figure four. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Bring your hands to prayer. Work your forearms towards your left shin. Pull your hip creases back at the same time. Pull your heart forward. Breathe here for 3. One-legged mountain in 2 and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Dakasana, airplane. Try and keep your hips square. Extend your left heel and your fingertips towards the back of your space. Refine those airplane arms. Lift your upper arms, squeeze the upper arms in. Engage your back, widen through your chest. Keep your left hip spinning down towards the floor. And then feel that length out your back heel, forward through the top of your head. Stay for 3. High lunge coming up in 2 and 1. Inhale, high lunge today. Take a big step back, maybe a little wider than usual. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Draw your right hip back and bend your front knee a little deeper. Pull your belly in. Relax your eyes, your jaw. As you bend your front knee deeper, inhale, reach through your fingertips. Exhale, lizard. Bring both arms inside your right foot. Lower your back knee to the floor. Bring your right hand to the back of your head and draw your right elbow towards your left elbow. Good. From here, inhale your right elbow to the sky. So open your chest to the ceiling. Press your head into your right hand. Exhale, right elbow, left elbow. Twice more. Inhale, right elbow, high, open. Exhale, right elbow, left elbow. One more. Inhale, right elbow, high. This time, exhale, right hand back to the floor. With your back toes tucked, lift your back knee. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. In this nice wide stance today, inhale, cartwheel up, warrior 2. Feel that width through your legs. Try and match that width with your arms. And then suck up through your inner thighs as you bend your front knee deeper. Good, soften your shoulders. Turn your gaze all the way over your right middle finger. Take a breath in, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle. Right hand to the inside of your right foot, left arm to the ceiling. Draw your right sit bone back towards your back heel. This left sit bone might bow down slightly. That's okay. Keep that happening. And then twist from your torso. Start to spin your belly button, your right ribs, and your heart to the ceiling. Maybe gaze towards your left thumb if that's comfortable on your neck. Re-bend your front knee. Re-engage the outer edge of your back foot into the floor. Keep that strength in your legs. Inhale, reverse warrior. Legs stay the same. Keep reaching your right arm up and back. Gaze to your right middle finger. Go for it. Big stretch through that right side. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Your version. Option even to skip chaturanga and just press right back to downward dog. Find your flow and we'll all meet up in downward dog. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Now work those details. Can you find that balance between effort and ease as you do? Get longer from your hips through your knees. Get longer from your hips to your armpits. Take a breath in. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. This time, inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Breathe. Flex your right foot. Drop your outer right hip down slightly as you pull your belly in. Anchor down through your left foot. Reach through your fingers, but soften your shoulders. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, standing figure 4. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Hands to prayer, forearms towards your right shin. Pull your hip creases back. Pull your heart forward. Think of lengthening your side waists. Stay for 3. One-legged mountain coming up in 2. And 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Dakasana airplane. Take your time. Soft and steady gaze. Extend your right heel back. Reach your fingers back as your shoulder blades slide down your back. Pull the top of your head forward. Draw your belly and front ribs in. And roll your right hip down. Stay for 3. High lunge coming up in 2. And 1. Big step back. Inhale, high lunge. Again, maybe a little bigger than normal. Squeeze those inner thighs together to help steer your hips. Left hip back, right hip forward. Can you bend your front knee deeper? Pull your belly in. Reach through your fingers. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, lizard. Both hands to the inside of your left foot. Drop your back knee. Good. Bring your left hand to the back of your head. And then left elbow towards your right elbow. Inhale your left elbow high. Press your head into your left hand to open your chest. Exhale, left elbow, right elbow. Twice more. Inhale, left elbow high. Exhale, left elbow, right elbow. 1 more. Inhale, left elbow high. Exhale, lizard, left hand down. With your back toes tucked, lift your back knee. Keep that wide stance. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Inhale, cartwheel up. Warrior 2. Again, take up space. Feel that width through your legs, that reach through your arms. At the same time though, suck up through your inner thighs. Can you lift a little more through your pelvic floor, through your belly, through your heart, but then relax your shoulders. Gaze over your left middle finger. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extended side angle, left hand down, right arm high. Same thing on this side with those hips. Start there. Draw your left hip back slightly towards your back heel. Allow that right hip to roll towards the floor. And then maintain that through your pelvis. Twist above that. Open your heart. Spin your left ribs to the ceiling. Keep drawing your belly in. Press down more through your back foot. Bend your front knee a little deeper. Stay strong through your legs. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left shin keeps moving forward as you reach your left arm back. Gaze towards your left middle finger. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, chaturanga. Again, your version. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Slow down. Breathe. Observe. Smooth out that flow. Inhale, rings high in your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4, sit low. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Dakasana, airplane. Now big step back. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, lizard, hands to the inside of your right foot. Lower your left knee, bring your right hand to the back of your head. Inhale, right elbow high. Exhale, right elbow, left elbow, 2 more. Inhale, right elbow high. Exhale, right elbow, left elbow. Last one, inhale, right elbow high. Exhale, lizard, right hand down, lift your back knee. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Inhale, warrior 2, wide stance. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand down, left arm high. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm stretches back, gaze to that right middle finger. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure four, sit low. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts. Exhale, Dakasana. Big step back, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, lizard, hands to the inside of your left foot, lower your back knee, left hand to the back of your head. Inhale, left elbow high. Exhale, left elbow, right elbow. Twice more, inhale, left elbow high. Exhale, left elbow, right elbow. Inhale, left elbow high. Exhale, lizard, left hand down, back knee up. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back, stretch back, look back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale. If you need a little extra release, feel free to empty out your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Empty as you exhale. Adding on. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Here's our first change. Exhale, Garudasana on the left, eagle on the left. Try and double wrap your left leg over. Double wrap your left arm under. Stay vertical in your spine today, so stack your shoulders over your hips. Sit low. Lift your elbows shoulder height. Move your forearms forward away from your face. And then also imagine you could pull your forearms into each other towards opposite sides of the room. Pull your belly in. Soften your eyes. Stay for 3. One-legged mountain with eagle, arms in. 2. And 1. Keep these arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts. Keep these arms. Exhale, Dakasana, airplane with the eagle arms. We've been here before. Pull your belly in. Extend long from heel to top of head. And then as your forearms move towards the floor, lift your belly in and up. Stay for 3. Pyramid prep coming up in 2. And 1. Keep these arms, soften your front knee, step your left foot back. Pyramid prep. Take a moment to organize your legs. Heel toe your right foot to the right a little. You might need to shorten your stance. Legs are straight. Hips are square, so pull that outer right hip back. Now anchor through your left heel. Use that energy, let it rebound up. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your elbows. Keep anchoring through your left heel. Exhale, Parvrita Trikonasana. Left hand to the outside of your right foot. If that's too much, bring it to the inside. And then reach your right arm to the sky. Pull your outer right hip back. Pull the top of your head forward. And then on top of that length, keep spinning your chest open to the right side of your space. Reach more through your right fingers. Keep anchoring through your back heel. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Release your hands, crawl them to the left. Pivot your toes in. You might need to widen your stance. Toes in, heels out, legs wide. Good. Soften your knees a bit. Reach down for your big toes in yogic toe lock. First 2 fingers and your thumbs wrap around your big toes. On an inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, fold forward. Bend your elbows to the sides. Lift your shoulder blades up your back and then actively reach the top of your head to the floor. You can use your fingers around your toes to help pull yourself deeper into this fold. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. And out. Release your hands. Crawling your hands to the left, lizard to the back of your mat. Bend your left knee, bring both arms inside your left leg. Lower your right knee to the floor. Bring your left hand to your left thigh. Press your left knee forward slightly, twist and look over your left shoulder. Option to stay here, or maybe add a quad stretch. You might walk that right knee back a little bit, and then bending that knee, grab for the pinky toe side of your foot with your left hand. Wherever you are, energetically draw your left heel and right knee towards each other and pull the top of your head further towards the back of your space. Find your breath. Take 1 more big inhale. Exhale, back to lizard. Left hand inside your left foot. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Low lunge to the front of your mat. Crawl your hands to the right. Pivoting through the hips, square off facing front. Bend your right knee deeply. This time keep your left hand where it is. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm high. Working towards Vashisthasana, your version. Start by rolling to the outer edges of your feet. And then maybe stack your right leg on top of your left. If you need a little modification, left knee to the floor. If you need a little variation, tree pose, float that top leg, big toe to hand pose. Stay for 3. Lift your hips high, 2. And 1. Plank position, take your time. Pivot into plank, hold that strength, look forward, take a breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor, yes. Bend your right knee. Bring your right heel closer to your right butt. And then start to reach your right foot to the outside of your left leg and just come all the way to sit. So your right knee is bent, left leg is long, and you're facing the back of your mat. Good, left hand is still behind you. From here, we're gonna sweep our right arm to the left and press our hips high. On an inhale, sweep your right arm to the left, press your hips high to the ceiling, open your heart and open that right arm. Exhale, rewind, circle that right arm back around, lower your hips and have a seat. Yes, twice more. Inhale, circle that right arm around, press your hips high, open your heart. Exhale, rewind, slowly have a seat. 1 more, inhale, right arm circles, hips lift, open heart. Exhale, have a seat. Slowly coming back to your belly. Bring your right hand to the floor. Roll your belly to the floor. Lower your right leg next to your left. Yes, hands are under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press up to plank. And right back to downward dog. Have a moment here. Inhale, rise high on your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step forward, jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee lifts, arms overhead. Here's our first change. Exhale, Garudasana on the right. Double wrap your right leg over. Double wrap your right arm under. Keep your torso vertical, shoulders over hips, and sit low. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Lift your elbows shoulder height. Move your forearms forward, and then again, imagine you could bust them apart side to side, right side and left sides of the room. Draw your belly in. Soften your gaze for 3, 2. We're keeping these arms. 1, inhale, one-legged mountain with eagle arms. Keep these arms. Exhale, Dakasana, airplane with eagle arms. You've got this, take your time. Stay with your breath. Stay soft in your eyes. Roll your right hip down, pull your belly in and up as your forearms reach towards the floor for 3. Pyramid prep in, 2. And 1, keep these arms, big step back with your right leg. Pyramid prep. Heel toe your left foot to the left slightly, maybe shorten your stance. Draw your left hip back, square your hips. Legs are long, ground down through your right heel. Anchor there, right heel grounds. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your elbows. Exhale, Parvarita Trikonasana. A little deeper, right hand to the outside of your left foot. A little less intense, right hand to the inside of your left foot. Draw your outer left hip back as you pull the top of your head forward, and then maybe reach that left arm high. Good, go for length as you breathe in. Twist deeper as you exhale. We've got 3 full breaths. Inhale. Exhale, anchor through that right heel. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Release your hands, crawl them right. You might need to widen your stance. Turn your toes in, heels out. Yogi's choice. You might reach for the big toes again. Maybe bind behind your back. If tripod headstand is in your practice, feel free to take that. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take 1 more breath in. And out. Release your arms if you're in tripod headstand. Take your time. Lizard pose to the back of our mats. Crawl your hands right. Keep both arms inside your right leg. Lower your back knee to the floor. Keep your left hand down. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Gentle press. Move your right knee forward as you twist and look over your right shoulder. Option again to stay here or add that quad stretch. You might walk your left knee back a little bit for that quad stretch, and then bend your knee and grab for the pinky toe side of that foot. Good, imagine you could drag your right heel and left knee towards each other. Pull the top of your head to the back of your space. Easy breathing. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale back to lizard. Both hands inside your right foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Low lunge to the front of your mat. Crawl all the way to the left. We're pivoting in our hip sockets here. Square off, face front, bend your left knee deeply. This time keep your right hand where it is. Inhale your left arm high, low lunge twist. Setting up for your version of side plank, Vashisthasana. Start by rolling to the outer edges of both feet, and then find your version of side plank. Good, press your right hand down and away to lift those hips higher. Stay for 3. Plank position coming up in 2. And 1. Plank position, find that strength. Stay. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower to the floor. This time, bend your left knee, bring your left heel closer to your glute, and then take your left foot over to the outside of your right leg. Have a seat. Your right arm is still behind you. Right leg is straight, left knee is bent. Taking your left arm to the right side of your space. Inhale, circle that left arm around. Press your hips high, open your heart. Exhale, rewind. Reverse that circle with your arm, have a seat. Twice more. Inhale, circle, lift, open. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Inhale, circle. Press those hips high. Exhale, rewind. Coming back to our bellies, bring your left hand to the floor. Roll your chest to the floor. Extend your left leg long next to your right. Tuck your toes. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press to plank. And downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward, use your core. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, cross your body. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, pause here. Make more space for that right leg. Rise high on your back toes. Press the floor away with your hands. Dome your upper back to the ceiling. Pull your right thigh closer to your chest and step your right foot between your hands. Step your back foot forward to meet your right foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward, fold. Heel toe your feet a little wider than your hips. Setting up for bird of paradise. As we make our way towards birds of paradise, stop and breathe wherever you feel like you need to today. Soften your knees. See if you can sneak your right shoulder on the inside of your right leg, and then take that right arm underneath your right leg, left arm up and around. Try and grab your fingers, and then look underneath your left shoulder up towards the ceiling. This might be where you stay in this bind around your right leg. Perhaps you start to stretch your legs straight. If you'd like to go further, gaze to the floor. Soften your left knee, heel toe your right foot towards your left foot. Find your balance on your left leg and rise all the way up to stand. Press down more through your left foot to get taller through your spine. Widen through your right shoulder. Maybe stretch your right leg straight. Maybe look over your left shoulder. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Rewind back to that forward fold. Take your time wherever you are. Soften your knees. Shake out your head. Shake out your shoulders. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shift forward. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, cross your body. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, pause. Rise high on your back toes. Press the floor away with your hands. Pull your left thigh closer to your chest. Step your left foot forward. Back foot comes to meet it. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet a little wider than your hips. Same thing on this side. Just see where your body's able to go today. You might surprise yourself. And then stop and breathe where you need to. Soften your knees. Dip your left shoulder on the inside of your left leg and take that left arm under your left leg. Take your right arm up and around. Try and grab for fingers behind you. Maybe this is where you stay, gazing over your left shoulder up to the ceiling. You might try to stretch your legs straight. If you feel comfortable, gaze to the floor. Soften your right knee, heel toe that left foot in. Find your balance on your right leg. Take your time. Press down through your right foot. Widen through your left shoulder. Maybe stretch your left leg straight. Maybe gaze over your right shoulder for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly find that forward fold again. Shake it out. Let it go. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, cleanse, release, purify. Inhale, rise high in your toes, gaze past your hands. Bend your knees, jump your feet through your hands, and come all the way onto your backs. Setting up for bridge pose, take your time. Feet are hip width apart, heels are in close to your butt. Bring your arms alongside your body. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, Setu Bandha, bridge pose. Tuck your tailbone, lift your hips high. And that space underneath you, interlace your fingers. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. And as you press your feet down, lift your hips higher. Puff your chest towards your chin and anchor down through your arms into the floor a little more to help puff your chest. Ground down more through the big toes. Spin your inner thighs down towards the floor. Take a breath in, lift your hips a little higher. As you exhale, release your hands, release your hips. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Bring your hands to your belly and close your eyes. You have the option to stay here in Supta Baddha Konasana. Otherwise, we'll take one more back bend, your choice, bridge or full wheel. If you're moving into the back bend, set yourself up. Feet on the floor, heels in close. Settubandha, arms by your hips. Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel, hands by your ears. Wherever you are, inhale, prepare. Exhale, float those hips high. And full wheel, try and stretch your legs a little straighter. Send your chest through your arms. Relax your neck, relax your head. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Tuck your chin, slowly lower down. We'll all meet up in Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees wide, hands on your belly. Close your eyes. Gently draw your knees in towards your chest. Figure 4 stretch on the left. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Option to grab behind your right leg or a little more intense in front of your right shin. Then relax your shoulders on the floor. Tuck your chin a little so the back of your neck is long on the floor. As you pull your right knee in, send your left knee away. And then reach your lower back towards the floor. Keep your legs as is, just release your hands, and then see if you can find Garudasana in your legs. So try and double wrap your left leg over. If it only crosses at the top, at the inner thighs, that's fine. Keep your knees in close to your chest. Let your knees fall right and look left. You might bring your right hand to your knees and press down. As your left arm extends out, get heavier through your left shoulder blade. Pull your belly in to rise back to center. And switch. Figure 4 on the right. Press your right ankle over your left knee. Grab behind that left thigh or in front of your left shin. Flex your feet. As you relax your shoulders and head, tuck your chin slightly, lengthen through the back of your neck. Keep pulling your left knee in, send your right knee away. And try and ground the backs of your hips and your low back into the floor. Your legs as is, release your hands. Trying to find Garudasana legs on the right. Double or single wrap that right leg around your left. Keep your knees bent, take them over to the left. Maybe use your left hand to gently press your knees towards the floor. Drop your right shoulder blade heavy. Pull your belly in to pull your knees back to center. Unwrap your legs. Hug your knees in, wrap your arms around your shins. Pull your forehead to your knees. Press your mid back into the floor. Squeeze everything in really tightly as you take a big breath in. With a big exhale, release. Surrender. Take rest. Shavasana. to deepen your breath. Take time to return to your body with little sensations. Turn your head side to side, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. When you're ready, draw your knees in towards your chest. Roll to your right side. Make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Sitting up with a tall, soft spine. We'll close our practice today with a round of Nadi Shodhana breathing, alternate nostril breathing. Lift your right hand. Bring your first two fingers, index and second finger, down towards your palm. Good, so ring and pinky finger are extended, thumb is extended. Just keep this hand handy, close to your face. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale and empty out your nose. This time, inhale in through your nose. Take your right thumb, close your right nostril. Exhale just out your left nostril. Inhale in through your left nostril. Take your ring finger, close your left nostril, open your right nostril, and exhale out your right nostril only. Inhale in through your right. Close with your thumb, open your left. Exhale out your left. Inhale in through your left. Close the left, open the right. Exhale out the right. Take this on your own. A few more rounds, working to balance our breath. Continue on to finish your round. You'll be at the end of your round the next time you exhale out your right nostril. And once you've completed your round, no rush. Just release your hands to your thighs and breathe through both nostrils evenly. You are the sum total of everything you've ever seen, heard, eaten, smelled, been told, forgot. It's all there. Everything influences us, and because of that, I try to make sure that my experiences are positive. Maya Angelou. Draw your hands to prayer in front of your heart. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.